Speaking from the 916, we're elevated. Speaking from the river, yeah, levitating. Cali, baby.
Hello everyone, it's your sis Moon Magic. I am a hip-hop artist, MC, intuitive, aka the hip-hop witch, and welcome back to my YouTube channel where I share my music, my art, and also will share intuitive messages and do tarot card readings. Welcome back. Today, this morning, I was doing a tarot card reading for myself, and I felt very called to share the message that was coming through. When I was doing my tarot card reading, I was first getting a general landscape of the energy, and the cards that came out were the Seven of Cups upright and the Four of Cups reversed. So when I see these two cards together, it is an acknowledgement of the sadness, the feelings of grief, the feelings of mourning, of certain things in the past that have hurt us, you know, and I felt very called to share that because I know for 2020, for many of us, this year has been a strong test of our capacity, right? Many of us went through lots of different challenges, lots of losses, you know, Four of Cups energy, mourning over those different losses. And so I felt called to share that message for anybody who, you know, also feels like 2020, this past year, and just in general, they've been going through a period of a lot of darkness or different trials or difficult times. I felt called to share this message. The tarot card that I picked next, the two cards that came out, my next question to Spirit, the Divine, Creator, God, whatever you call that source, feel free to plug in whatever works for you, your higher self. The message that I got after that was the Knight of Wands and the Seven of Cups reversed. And it was just such confirmation of the different tests that this last year, I know for myself, has pushed me through, and for many others has pushed us through. And that, you know, when the Seven of Cups is upright, it's all about, there's lots of choices and illusions and, you know, tricks at a party. And which tricks are you gonna, you know, fall for or, you know, be drawn to the eye of what is shiny. And how sometimes when we're drawn to that, we will find ourselves in this Four of Cups reversed, Six of Cups energy because we get hurt, you know, by things that are attractive to the eye but are not good for us on the long term, is not good for us in what we actually need. And so when I see the Seven of Cups reverse and the Knight of Wands, it is a reminder to me that we are still continuing forward regardless of being in that kind of Four of Cups energy of having to mourn our losses and going through these difficult times of inner reflection, lots of hermit energy of being inward. You know, the Knight of Wands and Seven of Cups reversed to me is showing that there is this forward motion and opportunities blossoming on the horizon. And trust the lessons that we have gained through these difficult times. And the reason why I felt so called to share this message with you all today is because as I was receiving this message, you know, I could see myself feeling how hard it is to get out of that Four of Cups energy, that feeling of dwelling into these things that have hurt us, whether it be people, whether it be situations, you know, just having to be in isolation, quarantine, the losses that we have gone through this past year. To move forward, you know, you'll have this sense of feeling like, well, I'm scared. I don't want to move forward and then be smacked back on my booty. Kind of being, you know, back on the floor because I wasn't paying enough attention to how to stop this situation from happening, which, you know, ends up turning into sulking and staying in that energy, if that makes sense. The reason why I wanted to share this message with you all is because spring equinox is right around the corner, March 20th. It's also your girl's birthday, y'all. And during this time of the year, I always start to feel a little bit more cheery. The sun is coming out more, and that really helps get rid of that seasonal depression from the winter time and just the sadness of whatever the losses were that we have encountered throughout the year. The winter time is always for me, a time of reflection, a time of letting go of old parts of myself that does not serve me, and going through these trials and tribulations. The holiday season, it's always a really hard time for me. So as we are getting closer to spring, I'm starting to feel this movement. I'm starting to feel this energy. And I wanted to share it here with you all because for any of you who might be watching this and you feel that you are going through a time or have been going through a time of a lot of trials and a lot of difficult circumstances and emotions that you are working through or feelings that you are working through, I hope that this is encouragement that what I have been getting the message of is to making sure to hold that space of allowing creation to move through and allowing us to pick up our feet at a certain point and move forward. And the reason why I feel that is so important is just like the seasons, just like nature, there's a time for everything. And at a certain time, we take all of that loss and we make something new and we renew it and continue forward. So for anyone who is feeling stuck, for anyone who has been in that energy of just reflecting and feeling like you've been in that hermit mode right before completion type of feeling, this void energy, we call in the energy of being able to renew, of moving forward, of being able to, take our losses and to trust that we have learned lessons from these things, to take that love, higher love and wisdom into this next cycle of our life, and to not be afraid to open up again and to be able to start something new again, even if it didn't work in the past, trusting the things that we have learned and trusting that we are getting more and more precise, getting to know what it is that we want, what we need, how to better work in harmony with others, and so on and so on. As I was getting this reading coming in, part of me was like, oh, but I'm afraid if we trip up, right? I'm afraid if we trip up, if we go forward and it's not time to go forward, you know what I mean? And as soon as I started to think that, this card popped out from the big deck energy, shout out to SpaceWalker, and I will tag all of the different cards that I used for this video down below. And this card is connected to the root chakra, which is so fitting, right? Because the root chakra is all about, that is the lowest chakra at the base of our roots, at our tailbone, and it is the chakra that has to deal with our basic needs and our basic survival. A lot of those fear-based feelings that pop off in our mind are connected to our root chakra. And if you have gone through different traumas in your life, whether it was financial insecurity, poverty, not having a stable home, things like that, you might find that your root chakra is more activated than other people's and may need a lot of healing around it. So a root chakra work is always helpful when those feelings pop off in my mind, which was so fitting that this card popped out. So I'm going to read this card for you. If you are also in a similar situation right now, which I feel like many of us are coming from 2020 and having gone through a lot of losses and a lot of energy, that feeling of being afraid to start over again and this feeling of not knowing how to move forward. So as each of us during this springtime work on cultivating different flowers in our life and cultivating different crops, whatever that may be for you, I hope that this is medicine for you to be able to move forward and for us all to tap into that higher love and wisdom and move past these root chakra fears so that we can create beautiful things in the world. All right, so I'm going to read it. It says, I take a snapshot of everything I want and need. I time traveled at a great speed and wove a web of the good news. The good knows. It hears you coming. It is patient and alert. A cosmic hand beneath the interstellar skirt. When I cast spells to heal myself, they affect you as well. I'm so glad you're feeling better. But please remember your spirit has hands that can reach me too. Love is infinite. I am love. Love is understanding. I am love. Love is patient. I am love. Love is successful. I am love. Love is a mirror. Who are you? Woo! I love that. The good knows, and it hears you coming, right? To trust that there is good out there on the horizon. To trust the good in what you are doing, even through all the BS, even through all the muck, even through all of the dirt and hurt that we have experienced. The ability to love, that higher love and wisdom, is something that I have been tapping into and been studying a lot more lately myself, is the ability to have higher love. Makes me think of the animal kingdom. Lately, I've been loving to watch, videos of animals giving birth and just animal behavior. And I think it's because it's so inspiring, because in nature, animals and plants, they go through a lot of adversity and very difficult things to survive. And the ability they have to take those difficult things and still create life, it is always so astounding to me. And that higher love, to me, is it's like a mother bear, right? If somebody tries to attack that cub of that bear, the higher love is like, I'm gonna go and put myself at risk. I don't even feel fear, because all I'm thinking about is my child, my baby cub. And how important it is for us to have that higher love when it comes to completing our goals, when it comes to, our dreams, our visions, and what it is that we want to create in our lives. Being that protective mother bear of our dreams, and not allowing the fear that creeps in, the parasites that creep into our brain that tell us these lies, or that, bring up our past hurts and traumas that keep us from being able to do anything, right? Love is infinite. I am love, and I love that too, because love never ends. Love is successful. I am love. Love is a mirror. Who are you? Trusting that love is successful, and trusting the love of your visions and your dreams. This card also talks a lot about patience. And I think that is so important, because oftentimes without patience, we allow that fear to creep in. Without patience, we start to feel, this sense of why isn't it here yet? And self-sabotage, whatever it is that you are creating and building in your life. So this card for me was just the medicine I needed right at that moment, reminding me that as I work to move forward with everything that we have gathered this last year, and just in general with everything that I have personally experienced, and I feel we have experienced as a collective during these last few months and this year. We're coming up on a year of quarantine. Being gentle with ourselves as we move through this time, and being able to have that higher love and wisdom, so we can use that wisdom and use that higher love to move forward in the best way possible, and continue to breathe life into all that we are creating and all that we are building in our individual and collective lives. And so it is. I'm going to also go ahead and pull a moon card from the moon deck here on this video with you all right now. To close out this video, spring blessings to everyone and what you are creating. If you want to share what you are creating, what you are manifesting this spring, what you are working towards in your life right now, please share below. I always love hearing what other people are working towards, and love getting inspired by others. I hope that this video inspires you to continue to move forward in whatever it is that you are working towards. All right, here's the card that jumped out. It is number 31. And it says, I have unlimited potential and claim my purpose. All I need is within me. I have unlimited potential and claim my purpose. All I need is within me. And this is number 31, if that number means anything to you. And I love all the sun energy that's radiating off of this card. As the planet starts to get a little bit warmer here in the northern hemisphere, I definitely feel the blessings of the sun coming in and leading us to our dreams, leading us to this renewal. All right, number 31, purpose. We're each a vessel with an unlimited capacity to express our potential. Our highest purpose is always evolving, shaped by our desire to move beyond illusions of fear and into our true nature of love. Now is the time to fully realize your potential. It simply awaits your acceptance of it. The awareness growing inside of you is the result of the love you've consistently given yourself. There you go, that higher love and wisdom coming in right there. As you dissolve feelings of doubt or defeat, step into this truth and sincerely believe in who you are. Know that the world needs your special gifts. Continue to strengthen your confidence, claim your ever-evolving purpose, and give yourself permission to feel your full range of feelings. Woo! All you need is within you. Yeah, that card I feel like perfectly summed up this video and perfectly summed up the message, the intuitive message for today. I have unlimited potential and claim my purpose. All I need is within me. And so it is. All right, y'all, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like, subscribe to my channel, drop a comment below, something that you found helpful, and share this with a friend. My goal for 2021 is to build my YouTube channel and to be able to get these messages out to a wider audience. I hope that something in this helped you to be able to move that energy through. Blessings to all that you are creating into your life. And until next time, much love.
100% truth spitter, microphone ripper, bending through the rivers, tripping shivers. Let the rapids cut me.